This is a course designed to show you how to get hired as a felon. It can be challenging, but I have good news. It's not impossible. Let's go over some of the steps that can increase your chances of getting hired. Number 1, be honest. It's essential to be upfront about the criminal record during the job application process. Trying to hide it may result in an immediate rejection or even termination if the employer finds out. Build a positive image. A felon can build a positive image by volunteering in community service, taking courses, and showing a strong work ethic. This will show employers that they're committed to making a positive change in their lives. Don't forget to network. A strong network can be helpful in finding job opportunities. Contacting friends, family members, and community organizations can lead to potential job opportunities or job references. This is a very important step that a lot of people leave out, but make sure you research your companies. Some companies have policies against hiring felons, while others are more willing to give second chances. Researching the company's hiring policies and culture can help felons target companies that are more likely to hire them. Consider temporary or part-time work. Sometimes temporary or part-time jobs can lead to full-time employment. Felons can gain valuable experience and prove themselves to be reliable and hardworking. Be prepared for background checks. Many employers conduct background checks, including criminal history. Being honest about the criminal record and taking responsibility for past mistakes can help mitigate concerns that employers may have. You may even want to consider drafting a cover letter that explains the situation. Make sure you take advantage of any kind of assistance from a re-entry program. Some organizations offer re-entry programs to help felons find employment, such as job training and counseling services. These programs can be an excellent resource for felons trying to re-enter the workforce. Christian Women and Men's Job Corps offers such re-entry programs. In summary, getting hired as a felon requires honesty, hard work, and persistence. By taking responsibility for past mistakes and demonstrating a commitment to positive change, felons can increase their chances of finding employment. I know it may seem odd, but you will probably need a resume. Here's some advice on how to write your resume. When composing a resume, a felon should focus on highlighting their skills, qualifications, and work experience. When focusing on skills, emphasize skills that are relevant to the job being applied for, such as computer skills, communication skills, and problem-solving skills. Highlighting transferable skills gained from previous work experience, volunteer work, or education can help demonstrate a strong work ethic. We suggest using a functional resume format. A functional resume format focuses on skills and accomplishments rather than chronological work history. This format can be helpful for felons who have gaps in their employment history due to incarceration. This is an example of a functional resume format. It's a simple format. At the top, you would list your name, followed by your address and contact information, such as a phone number. Under that, we suggest placing your email address. You may also include a social media account. However, be careful not to use a social media account that has compromising images or has any other derogatory text that an employer might be turned off by. This is why we usually suggest that you begin a LinkedIn account. This is a way that you can have a social media account that future employers can look at, but it will be more professional and would highlight some of your skills. The first section is a skills summary. Again, make sure that you include the skills that this particular job is looking for. After that, you would list your professional accomplishments. Notice that it is not chronological. Notice that you would list each skill in order. Once again, these skills should be reflective of what the job is seeking. Finally, you would list your work history. Simply put the position, the company, the date started, and the date ended, followed by any type of education. It's no longer necessary to write references available upon request. Most companies know this, and you can put that down on an application when requested. Be honest about work history. Honesty is crucial when creating a resume. A felon should list all previous employment, including any work done while incarcerated. It's important to note that some employers may be willing to hire felons who have completed programs while incarcerated, such as job training or education. Keep it concise. A resume should be 1 to 2 pages in length and should only include relevant information. A felon should avoid including personal information such as age or marital status. This step is really important. Get feedback. Before submitting a resume, it can be helpful to get feedback from a trusted friend, family member, or job coach. They can provide insight into areas that may need improvement and offer suggestions for making the resume more competitive. They can also help with grammar or spelling issues. In summary, a felon should focus on skills and qualifications when creating a resume. Being honest about work history and using a functional resume format can also be helpful. Getting feedback from others can provide insight into how to make the resume more competitive. It can also help you find grammar or spelling errors. Well, this concludes our lesson on how to get a job when you're a felon. We hope that it has been helpful and you will be able to utilize some of the techniques that we advised. If you have any questions or if we can help you further, feel free to reach out to us. Thank you for taking time to watch this course.